Rhode Island. This is a cannabis-infused dinner. Now, we did a piece here on Go Local earlier this week on Monday. If you haven't read it, lots of information about that. They had one in New York, and I believe my first guest here is Thomas Hunold around the corner to talk about why he's looking to bring this here to Rhode Island with the assistance with some other folks. So come on in. I appreciate your coming in today.
How are you?
It's good to see you.
Very good. Nice to see you as well.
We've interviewed you before, and you know this, of course.
A few times, actually.
a few times. Because you've been so active in the community as a chef.
Yes.
Community outreach. I mean, it's, as you've always said, it's more than just food. It's community.
Love.
It's love.
Unity.
It's everything. And I know we've been in conversations, and you've been doing a lot of cooking. And this cannabis-infused dinner idea, now, no THC.
So exactly, there's no THC involved. It is extracted from that plant, and that's why we're able to. It's legal. It's legal here in Rhode Island. It's legal everywhere, so we're able to do that. We're going to have someone on site to test it, and law enforcement is more than happy to come.
Don't sneak too far away. I'm going to pull you over here a little closer.
The law enforcement is more than welcome to come. They are invited. We have some House representatives as well to come in from both sides, and we just want to. It's medicine. It's really needed, and I've worked with this and with my wife as well. It just works. So I want to spread love, unity, and come out with a legacy for my daughters, and that's why I want to do it. And these gentlemen that I'm working with, they're awesome. They're the best.
I saw them coming around the corner, and one of them actually had been instrumental in one of the other dinners I just took place in New York that this is kind of modeled off of. You haven't announced a date yet.
No, we have not. So that's what we're doing. We're playing. We're just playing right now, and we're not going to announce the date until. And the same thing with the place. It could be in a few different multiple places down here, right in beautiful Providence. We don't know yet.
And what's the feedback been since you've been letting folks know about this? We had the article on Go Local on Monday. What have you heard this week? Who have you been talking to? What's the reaction been?
Positive. I got nothing but positive. And the people that I think that are giving out the negative, or I call it the evil eye, they just need to be educated. And that's why these gentlemen are here. They are here to kill it, educate the people that don't know what we're actually working with.
And talk to us a little bit about the nuts and bolts of producing a dinner. I see you post pictures all the time talking about, again, cannabis-infused foods. How do you measure? So how much goes into a particular dish, and how much have you played around with? What does it work best with?
It works best with everything. You know, we're chefs. We're in the kitchen. We make everything happen. Anything we utilize a piece of equipment. We utilize a piece of protein, whatever it is, and that's what we do. That's where our creativity comes from. And so we're going to be going back and forth. I'll be going to New York, and they'll be coming to Rhode Island, and we get to play in the kitchen. Like tonight, they're going to come into the restaurant and play a little.
Play a little bit with you. What's your favorite thing that you've made so far? Again. And it's an oil base. It's a CBD oil.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's no THC in it whatsoever. It's extracted. So you're getting the medicine. It's going to release anxiety, stress levels, and you're going to feel great.
So what's your favorite dish? What have you made so far that you like?
I'm sure everybody in Rhode Island has seen some of the plates that they're making, and the lobster carbonara. It looks really delicious.
Lobster carbonara with some CBD oil.
Yes.
And you said it's medicine, but you don't need a medicinal marijuana card to participate in this, correct?
Absolutely not. But a lot of things that are medicine. Look at our fresh herbs that we grow. That's called medicine. I make extracts inside the restaurants every single day, and it's medicine.
So, again, you post all the pictures on your Facebook page. You let folks know about this. You're still waiting to announce a date, and we'll fill folks in about that. But again, you kind of addressed it a little bit. There are the naysayers. There are folks who are opposed to, full-scale legalization of marijuana. But you're making the point here that this is not THC, that this is CBD oil.
Absolutely.
And this is, is there a high associated with it? Is it a feeling of euphoria? Is that what you said?
It's a feeling of euphoria. The THC comes out, so you don't get that feeling as if you were to smoke it or actually eat a THC edible. It's a total different ball game, and what we're trying to do is be 100% professional. All our I's dotted, our T's crossed. So this happens the right way. We want to abide by all laws here in Rhode Island and just work with law enforcement to make sure this event goes off very well.
And you said it's not just about the food, it's about education, it's about arts. You said this event will be just even bigger than just a dinner.
Yes, this is going to be an event, not just a dinner. This is going to be the biggest event here in Rhode Island. One of the owners, I told him, he said, okay. I said, I need this entire place clean. I'm going to bring in tangible revenue.
So you're looking to take over an entire facility that, again, is literally the player to be named at a later date that
Absolutely.
you're still working on, but you've gotten a supportive reaction so far.
Nothing but support. I mean, I do see those negative comments and stuff like that, but that's going to come. But let's educate them, and after the negative comment, come on.
Okay, welcoming everyone in. And I do have one other national New York-based guest, and this is the culinary ninja.
Yes, he's awesome.
Leighton Knowles is around the corner. I'm going to talk with him a little bit about the New York dinner and why he's looking to come to Rhode Island.
All right, thank you, Kate. Nice
Tell us
seeing you.
I know you've got something going on at 5, so I'll let you go around the corner.
Thank you.
You're a working
Enjoy.
chef there. Okay. Calls himself Chef Iron Thomas Hunold. We have spoken with him before, very active in the community. Looking to, again, bring a cannabis dinner here to Rhode Island. Now, this is based off of a lot to do with a dinner that just took place in New York that we actually have some folks on hand for in studio to talk about that New York dinner, why they're looking to come to Rhode Island, a little bit more about it, and again, why they say it's legal and they expect it to go off here in Rhode Island. So culinary ninja chef Leighton Knowles around the corner, please step around. Appreciate your coming in today.
Thank you for inviting me down here.
You look like you are armed with some information
I'm
here.
armed with information straight off to follow on from where Thomas was saying, where he was asking about the effects of the CBD and the fact that it's different to THC.
Yeah.
The first thing I want to explain to people is CBD does not give you any psychoactive feeling at all. So what it does is, I brought this in to actually show you. So as chefs, we work with flavor profiling, which is what we do with our dinners. So the dinner I just did in New York, the menu I designed was to enhance all the different flavors that we have. So the different ingredients I used bring out the focus, the relaxivity, the energetic kind of things. So this is what we work with.
So let's
I'm
change
gonna
it.
show
Yeah, we'll
us,
show folks here. Okay.
I can't see, so I don't know if you can see this.
We can kind of do both. We'll hold it over here
Okay.
and we'll let folks know. So this is
So-
different flavors?
Yeah, so in the kitchen we work with flavor profiling. So this is basically our wheel. So as you can see, you've got sweet, which branches out to all the different colors and different shades. And then you've got the sours, which is the lemon, and the bitters and the spicy. What people don't realize, and I learned this the hard way, is CBD, the actual isolate or distillate is very, very sour. Now as a chef, most chefs who are watching this, hopefully if you want to comment in later on, you can email us at info@crucialbiology.com. Any questions we will answer, because that's the whole point of this, to educate you. Is to cover something up that's sour, as you know, is very, very difficult. So in order to use this and say, okay, so for instance, my salad that I started with, I did blue cheese, I did bacon, I did lardons. And what that did is it brought out the different flavors. So if you go here, you see the lemon, if people can see this. So you see lemonade. Now these are the actual, these are what we try and bring out and enhance.
Okay.
Now lemonade brings out the energetic, so it improves the mood, anxiety, antidepressant. So people who had the dinner, straight away they were talking because I had lavender in there, which helped them feel relaxed, because they came to a Prohibition dinner. They didn't know where it was going to be. Literally, they didn't know until the day of the event.
You said dinner's going to be here.
We didn't even sign the contract until 1 a.m. in the morning because our first location fell through.
This sounds like a true Prohibition.
It really was. We had
event.
a location, and unfortunately, as with most people, things happen, and they backed out at the last minute, which that's their choice, and that's understandable. So we found somewhere new, and we went from there. Now, the idea of the Prohibition dinner is the one we're going to do in Rhode Island, you're not going to know where it is until the day before. And Chef is going to be going all around Rhode Island, tagging himself everywhere, so you have no idea. And I'm going to be doing the same, because we're going to be back and forth.
Now, why the secrecy? I mean, you do say that, you'll invite law enforcement. Is it just to keep the chefs and patrons safe in case people who might not, is it for any potential protest or opposition, or just for the fun factor?
What does Prohibition mean?
Something's prohibited.
And what was it like in the 20s and the 30s? What was Prohibition was?
They had to sneak around and
why was that?
speakeasies because it was illegal.
What we're doing isn't illegal.
Yes.
We're using cannabis sativa L, which is known as hemp. And what we're doing is showing people through these dinners what it's about. But as we've already seen, the stigma out there, people are unsure about what it is. So yes, there may be a couple of protests, but I'll invite them to come in and eat. If you want to protest, come in, try it, and then we'll sit down after and we'll discuss. But the thing is, Prohibition time, people didn't want alcohol. They didn't want bars. we've got a bar there, we've got a bar there, we've got a bar there. Where we're going with this is eventually people are going to realize that what we are doing isn't wrong, it isn't illegal, and it actually benefits you. And that's where we want to go. In the long run, we want people to realize the educational aspects behind it.
So talk to us a little bit more about the New York dinner. You started with the salad.
Okay.
You know, you're the culinary guy, so this is one piece of the puzzle. Tell us about the rest of the dinner.
So to start off, we started off with a salad, mixed green salad. We had lemon in there, a little bit of lavender, some thyme, some citrus flavors, strawberry for the sweetness, blue cheese, because the blue cheese basically brings out, I'll actually show you here, the blue cheese brings out the body buzz, which is the muscle relaxant or the couch lock. Now, if you do out there go on the illegal side and you do smoke, you'll know this is pure Kush, skunk, or white widow. Most people know names.
Okay, if they know, yeah.
So what I did with my dinner for the salad was brought all those aspects together to bring out that feeling. And then I followed it with, and I'm going to say this slowly, mother clucking chicken.
Mother clucking
Saying
chicken.
it slowly. And I infused the salsa. So I did new potatoes, which brings out the earthy flavors and textures, and I did a nice sweet salsa. And then I finished it strong with holy choc. I am a little bit risky with my words, so I'm saying it slowly. Holy choc was, we did two. We did a chocolate mousse and a fudge. And in there, that was infused, and we did 90% cacao to cover up the sharpness.
And did you have alcohol at this event? Do people have beer and
Yes.
wine and cocktails?
So the best thing about this is you can have alcohol with it as long as it's pure grain. If it's not pure grain, it can induce vomiting.
Oof.
Because, you know, it's the way it reacts to your body.
That would not be good.
But what we did do is we complemented it with champagne. So just before the chicken was served, we complemented with champagne, which actually had different coloured isolate on there sprinkled on. So they got that little bit of a nice feeling before they followed on to the second course.
So looking to
It's
do
an
it here,
experience.
yeah. So you partnered up with Thomas Hunold here,
Yep.
looking to see about getting this off the ground. And I'm imagining you're trying to go even bigger with this.
Yes. The goal is to go bigger because, one, why not? You know, I have a family and I want something for them to fall back on. And two, if we can educate people, then hopefully we can change some legislation and people can realize, you know, it is actually good for you. And I did New York. I was the first person to a legal dinner in New York, and I am proud of that. So why not bring it to Rhode Island with an amazing chef, a good friend who can do the dinner justice.
He
And then
posts a
from
lot of
there we
pics.
go,
Yep.
oh yeah. And then from there we go. We've already had office in Las Vegas, North Carolina, Washington D.C., and Florida.
So we did the piece on Monday, and we did say in the piece on Monday, if people want to find out more information, where should they go?
So if you want to find more information, you can visit Thomas's page. I'm guessing links will be posted after, correct?
Yep.
You can visit, you can email us at info@crucialbiology.com. You can check out Mile High PMP on Facebook. Bullseye Farm strain cards, which are these little things here. These are actually 50 different cards that give you all the strains of every single one we use. Now these are stickers. We are actually tagging these, so you may be walking around Providence seeing them.
Seeing these little stickers around here. I don't know if Tony can zoom in on that or not, but
I am going to leave you with these. If
okay,
you want
they'll
to
be
give
here.
them out to people,
They'll be
please
here
do.
in the office. If people want to find out more information, we'll have those links on here as well.
Also, crucialbiology.com.
Crucial
Those are
Biology.
all your links. Any other information, send us an email. We'll be happy to respond back. Any questions that you want to ask after this interview, send us reference Rhode Island interview or Rhode Island dinner, and we'll answer anything we can.
I saw that after the piece on Monday. You interacted with folks a lot,
Yes,
so
yes.
very
Well,
happy to educate and
That's it.
interact
You've
with
got
folks.
to, because
Okay.
otherwise people have that stigma, which we don't want.
Well, we ran the piece on Monday. I reached out to you guys and said, would love to have you here in studio. So I appreciate your coming in to
Thank
Go
you very
Local
much.
Live to talk about this. We'll continue to follow it, let folks know what's going on, and I'm sure that we will talk in short order.
Thank you very much.
Culinary Ninja, Leighton
you.
Knowles, thank you for coming into the studio. Again, this is the Cannabis Dinner that folks are planning now. Thomas Hunold, Leighton Knowles, I know Matthew Kipp is around the corner as well here in studio. It was great to have them here in Go Local today in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center to talk about this. We're going to continue to follow the story and let you know what's going on. Again, as marijuana legalization debates keep up at the State House, they're looking at this avenue, which they say is completely legal, takes out the THC, and they just had a dinner in New York just this